So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I actually didn't know what I was doing with this makeup look until I sat down because today's video is a little bit different. I put all of these new products I've been dying to try together and just decided to try them for the first time on camera. So it's kind of like a first impression slash makeup tutorial all in one. It was really fun filming this because I got to kind of try everything for the first time and let you guys know what I thought. It's very candid and I've been dying to try some of this stuff, so I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I came up with like this chocolatey look with this peachy nude lip color and I wanted to be blonde today, so that's also happening. I really hope you guys enjoy the look, and if you want to see how I got it, then just keep watching. So this is the first time I'm using this setup, this lighting, this backdrop. I hope it looks good. I'm still kind of playing with it, so bear with me. So we're gonna go on a little makeup journey today. I have a ton of new products. Most of the products I'm gonna use are brand new to me. I do have some things I've used before, but the majority is brand spanking new. Haven't tried it before, so it's kind of like a first impressions tutorial. So we're gonna start with foundation today, and I'm gonna be priming my face with this bad boy. This is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. Nikki Tutorials always raves about it, and then everyone's been raving about it, and I was like, I have to try it. Oh, smells like a man. I love it. Looks kind of funky. Just going to apply this and really work it into the skin. It's getting a little bit tacky as it dries. So I picked up these two new foundations at the drugstore, the new Maybelline Velvet, Dream Velvet, and the new L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. I asked you guys on my social media which one I should try first. It was pretty close, but most people wanted me to try the Lumi Cushion. I originally got the shade 5.5, which I have to return this because it is way too dark. I had opened it up and looked at it and I was like, not gonna work. But I went back to the same Walgreens and I was like looking at the checkout area. I don't know how it was fate, but this color was just sitting like in a random little area and I was like, this is probably my shade. This is W3 is the one I ended up going with. I'm usually, I think, W4 in the L'Oreal True Match, so I'm hoping this works. But this is supposed to be a buildable luminous foundation. It's a different formula from the original L'Oreal Lumi, which I did like that one okay, the one in the pump, but I am oily, so it did tend to break up a little bit more on me. So this is what it looks like. It just has a little squishy sponge, and then you just press your brush or your sponge into it, and then you put it on. So I'm gonna use this brush today. This is brand new. I have a bunch of the new Morphe Elite brushes I've been wanting to try out. This is the E56, and I'm just going to give this a go. I'm so nervous. I really hope this color works. Oh, that actually works quite, oh my gosh, this is like full coverage. Okay, I can work with it. I feel like it dries really quickly, and I just barely tapped into here and it covered this whole side of my face. That is impressive. I was kind of disappointed in the price point because at, oh my gosh, look at the coverage. It was $17 for a drugstore foundation. I was like, honey. But L'Oreal did have a $2 off coupon at Walgreens, so I paid $15. But still, for a drugstore, that's insane. But it is so easy to apply. Holy cow. I really like this color too. And I really like this brush. I feel like this brush is great for like turning in crevices of the face. I don't feel like it's very luminous. I feel like it dries pretty matte. I'm gonna be trying the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer today. I've never tried this. Just gonna use my finger. Let that dry for a second, and then I'm also going to use my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot just because I like my lids to be like completely skin toned, and that didn't quite do much for the color. So for the eyes, I'm going to use some of the new Anastasia eyeshadows that came out. They're these two rows and I think this shadow. So I'm going to start off with this color called Birkin. This is some of their permanent colors because I need some good transition colors first. Just going to take this back and forth in the crease. Now I'm going to take some of this color called Fudge on a denser crease brush. This is one of their new colors. So now I'm going to take the color Brownie, and this is a golden brown color. This foundation feels so light. I almost forgot I already did my foundation. So I'm going to be trying the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara. Sounds dangerous. I think I'm going to try these lashes from Velour called Fluff and Wispy. So while that dries, I think we shall bake. So I'm going to be trying the new Ultra HD Concealer from Makeup Forever. This is in the shade Y31. Feels really lightweight. I'm just going to take this Morphe brush. This is the Morphe E45. I feel like this concealer dries really quickly. Don't know how I feel about it yet. So I'm going to bake with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which is not something different from me, but I'm going to be using a little square sponge instead of my beauty blender today. I'm going to try and see how I like this versus my beauty blender. I'm going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus on it. I feel like using this sponge applies it more precisely, but also more densely. Like I feel like there's a lot of powder underneath of my eyes, which there is. So while this sets, I'm going to fill my brows with the new Anastasia Brow Definer. I can't wait to try this. I've not tried it out yet. And this is in the shade Dark Brown. So what's different about this, I have my Brow Wiz sitting right here too. The little spoolie is bigger, which I prefer the little baby one on the original Wiz. I feel like it's just so much easier here, the different sizes. But this has an angled brush, so it's supposed to be able to define your brows a little bit more. So we're gonna give it a go. All right. Having that angle definitely makes it easier to fill in your brows at an arch. And easier to fill it upwards. I kind of like that. I actually really like this. I feel like it's filling in my brows quicker because it's longer and is already at an angle. Weird. So I'm going to wipe all this powder off. I'm using the Morphe M529. So I'm going to take this YSL black liner to line my waterline. Now we gotta smoke out this lower lash line. We gonna smoke it out. I'm gonna take some of Beauty Mark and start smoking out that lower lash line. So to contour, I'm going to use this Beauty is Life powder. It's in the shade Sunshine. I've had this for a while. I know I've mentioned it before, but I don't use it as much, so I wanted to use it today. It is actually, I think this is actually a powder foundation, but I just fell in love with this shade whenever I saw it. I bought this when I was in New York last year, and I was like, this would be a perfect contouring powder. Also gonna go on the sides of my nose. I'm actually using a different powder brush today. This is the Too Faced Mr. Right. Ooh, Mr. Right. So I'm just diffusing the product right over that contour and kind of upwards. I still prefer the Morphe brush. This one isn't doing it for me. It's like too stiff. So back to my Morphe brush. I'm going to blend this out. I'm also going to bake right along the bottom of my jawline. When I bake, you bake. Just like that. So for my blush, I'm going to be taking a color from the new Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. Look at how beautiful, you guys. So I'm going to be taking the color OC. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but in person, it's an apricot peach with like a pink iridescence. This is the Morphe M427. Really pretty. Kind of reminds me of like Benefit Coralista. It's more of a sheer blush. My highlight game is about to be so strong. These are the new Anastasia Glow Kits. I have been dying to try these. So this kit is called Gleam. These are the lighter colors. Oh, look at these, how pretty. And the other kit is called That Glow. And these are the more golden shades. I think I'm gonna try this kit. Okay, I'm gonna start with Bubbly, which is this color. And I'm gonna spray a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush. Here is the brush I'm gonna use from Anastasia. Oh, hello. Okay. I'm gonna mix in some of Dripping in Gold. Oh, that is beautiful. And then, you know, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna put a little bit of Sunburst on top as well. So I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Lash Accelerator, my favorite lower lash mascara. So first I'm going to go in with this new ColourPop lip pencil from ColourPop and Kathleen Lights in the shade Aquarius. It's a really pretty pinky nude. I just swatched it on my hand next to her other one called Taurus. Wow, this is so creamy. So I'm going to go for a glossy lip today. I saw both of these when I picked up my foundations and I was really interested by them. This is the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid in the shade Nude Thrill number 5. And then this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss in the shade Statement Nude. I don't understand what the deal is with these matte gloss. How can a gloss be matte? Well, here is the L'Oreal one, and then that's the Maybelline one. I think I'm going to go with the Maybelline one in this color. I'm gonna go fix my hair and then I'll be right back.